We're getting to that time of the year when temperatures are going to drop below 32, and that means you've got to protect these guys. So what do? You wrap them up with a towel, do you put foam over them, do you put newspaper over them? Most people buy one of these and get it in there, and it's kind of a pain, and then the foam comes off and doesn't work. So what if you had one of these instead? This is a freeze miser.
20 years ago, a good friend of mine, Robert Doolan, who was a mechanical genius, I might add, came up with an idea and a thought that he might want to make a product that prevented water tanks from freezing.
He invented two products that would do just that. Those products were marketed to agricultural businesses. It was a limited market. The decision was then made to make a product for homeowners.
You simply take the freeze miser, screw it onto your hydrant or into a water hose, whatever your application may be, screw it on there, hand tighten, turn the water on all the way. It needs a minimum of 10 psi of water pressure, and that's it. Being in South Texas, a lot of us use our faucets over the course of the winter. So instead of having to take the freeze miser on and off every time you want to use your hydrant, we recommend using the Y valve. Simply screw that on your hydrant, screw the freeze miser on the one side of the Y, hand tighten like you would on the faucet. Make sure this valve is turned on, this one is closed, and then turn your water on. Then when the water temperature falls below 37 degrees, it'll activate and start to release the water out of here. Now, if you want to use your hydrant, all you have to do is turn the water on, turn this valve here, and use your water as you typically normally would over the course of the winter. Basically, there's very little maintenance to it whatsoever. Basically, just take them off at the end of the season, dry them off, put them in a Ziploc bag, throw them in your freezer. That way, number one, you know where they are, and then when you take them out next year, the freeze miser is in the open position, so when you take them out and put them on your hydrant and turn the water on, it will run water for about 2 to 3 minutes and then thaw out and shut off, and now you're ready to go. We recommend them to use on every exterior faucet. Reason being is we don't know how your supply lines are routed in the house. So every exterior faucet should have them on there, and that way it protects the faucet and the supply line in the wall.
My eye starts to twitch every time I think about what could happen.